Welcome back to Life with the Spectrum. I'm your host, Gina Cavalli, and I love when new organizations pop up. It's almost like we get pockets popping up here and then pockets popping up there. And I recently found a brand new nonprofit right up the road in Forsyth County, which seems to be where it's blowing up right now. Please welcome to the show, Julie Carter, the president and director of Family First Villages. Hi, Julie. How you doing?
Hi, I'm well. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's so great. I know Forsyth County is kind of like booming with opportunities right now. You're a fairly new nonprofit in Forsyth. How and why did you get started?
Yeah, so my older sister was born with a genetic disorder, and she was born in the 70s. And, back then we didn't have any way of knowing what kind of disability she had. And she didn't actually get a full diagnosis until the early 2000s. But my parents never let that hold them back from just teaching her. And they didn't have any limitations on her and tried to push her as far as she could go within the boundaries of her disability. And so fast forward all these years, and as my parents began aging, my husband and I started thinking about, well, what are we going to do with my sister Annie? And so we took her into our home. She lives in our basement apartment. But I also, obviously, on my mind always is who's going to care for Annie and what's going to happen to her when I can no longer take care of her. And that's a resounding question that a lot of parents and siblings have for their loved ones. So I started researching Forsyth County, and I found out that there isn't really a lot of help in Forsyth County right now. And so that is why we started the nonprofit. It's for my sister Annie and for people who are like her and for families who struggle and they don't have the answer to the question of who is going to take care of my person after I can no longer take care of them. So that is what Family First Villages does. We are trying to solve that very big question.
And now with the Keystone Village up there in Forsyth that will eventually break ground and get that moving, you might have an answer to that question. But I noticed that your nonprofit, Family First Villages, also helps with gaining meaningful employment. And that is huge for people with disabilities. So how do you help with that? Do you partner with Kroger or partner? What are you doing there at the organization?
Well, not yet, not currently. That's something that we're working up to. And one of the ways that we're helping with that initially is through life skills mentorship. So I'm currently a life skills mentor. I have clients that I work with either in their home or out in public to teach them basic life skills. And then that hopefully will translate into a job setting. And then we work on skills that they would need for socialization and communication and all of those things. But later we hope to have a trade school, and so that we can teach job type coaching and job skills to either employ special needs adults within our organization or to help them find a career that they actually love and enjoy.
But, before we go to break, I want you to touch on what is Club 22? This sounds so fun.
Yeah. So,
anytime you put a club in front of something, it sounds amazing.
Exactly.
What is Club 22?
Yes, that's our new club that we just started. It is for adults who've graduated from high school, and it's a social club. And we go out into the community together and we do community service projects. We also have game nights together and go out and have celebratory meals together.
Isn't that funny? Because, at 22, it's like you age out of the system. So you really do have to have those adult transition, the groups, the day programs, the things like that. So I love Club 22. I like what it's all about. And do you meet up weekly, or is it something that there's something happening every night?
Oh, no, not every night. We have at least one community service project every month. In May, it just happened to fall just because of May being such a busy month. We actually have 3 in May, but every month's a little bit different. So we plan the community service projects, and then we'll plan a dinner together. Game night has been once a month. So we're really looking to continue to grow that program.
Sitting with me today, Julie Carter, the president and founder of Family First Villages up in Forsyth County. When we get back, she's going to share some exciting news. Stay with me.
Hi, I'm Brad Grzelka, owner of Atlanta Swim Academy.
You really don't have a program like this anywhere else.
Very passionate about water safety and providing the best swimming lessons possible in East Cobb.
Make it all fun and get them comfortable with the water.
We are.
I am.
We are
Atlanta Swim Academy.
Atlanta Swim Academy.
Atlanta Swim Academy.
Woo!
We are Atlanta Swim Academy.
Welcome back to Life with the Spectrum. I'm your host, Gina Cavalli. With me today, Julie Carter, the president and founder of Family First Villages. Now, you sent me an email and I was like, yay!
Yeah.
Care to share what the exciting news is to all of our viewers?
Yes. Well, we are actually looking to purchase property. It's going to be off of Bethelview Road. And if you're familiar with Forsyth County, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Wow. I feel like I've been looking for the right type of property for over a year. And it's something that I wanted to make sure that we could use to provide the jobs that we were talking about, create a trade school type deal, and have life skills classes for special needs adults once they've graduated high school. So that's our big news. I think we're going to buy a property. It's looking really promising right now.
Like 11 acres of property.
Well, no, not 11. It's about 5, but
oh, okay.
yeah. No, I'd love 11. Maybe one day. We'll get 11. But yes, so it's very exciting, and I'm hoping if we get the property, we can start school or trade school life skills classes this fall.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Now, tell me also a little bit about this online store that you have. I noticed some of these really cool shirts and merch that people can buy.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yes. So that was a vision for my sister, Annie. Annie loves clothes. She loves hair accessories. She loves jewelry, all the things. So we decided to open an online store to help support Family First Villages. So 100% of the profits go straight to Family First to help support special needs adult community in Forsyth County. Annie designed her own line of hair scrunchies. So if you see scrunchies on the site, it's all her. But yeah, right now that store is just a print on demand. But we are hoping, obviously, if we get this new property or just in the future down the line, and again, another way to provide jobs for special needs adults and to provide employment.
You said it, I have a guest coming on. The show books out so far in advance. And in late September, I have a gentleman coming on who employs all autistic folks at his business, and they design, and they're a t-shirt factory. They print and design t-shirts, and I love it. I can't wait to have him on the show because a lot of people want to follow that model in other parts of the country already. They're reaching out to him saying, well, how can we get started? Can we franchise your model? Can we do, so it's really important. I'll connect you with Patrick.
Yes,
sure. I love that because, it's almost twofold. You get a great piece of property, you have a building that can, house the equipment and whatnot, and then you give back that meaningful employment you so wish to help people get anyway, right? So then it makes your heart smile tenfold.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Julie, tell people where they can find you and Family First Villages.
Yes, we are at www.familyfirstvillages.com.
And are you on socials as well?
We are. We're on Facebook and Instagram, and it's just Family First Villages. Really simple.
And that's where people can find out about Club 22, ways to donate, and also all of the great, exciting things that you have on the horizon. Thank you so much for being here, Julie.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
So get involved with Family First Villages today. You can like them, donate to them, take part in Club 22. I love Family First Villages. You can find them familyfirstvillages.com. It's really, like I said, interesting when you see a new area kind of explode with opportunities for people with disabilities and challenges. And it seems to be happening right now in Forsyth County, not just with Family First Villages, but of course, everybody's looking forward to the breaking ground of Keystone Villages up there, which will be a living community in Forsyth County for people with disabilities and with challenges. And it sounds like Forsyth County is where it's at right now. Thank you so much for checking out Life with the Spectrum, wherever you're at. If you know people making a difference in ASD or in the world of disabilities in general, please let me know who I should be talking to. You can comment below. You can send me an email to Gina@gcast.com. That's GKASTS.com. And I can see if I can book them on a future episode of Life with the Spectrum. So many great people come from you watching the show. So thank you again. Until next time, we live Life with the Spectrum. See ya.
Bye.